Hello everybody and welcome to Pokésaur Mini, the first... Did I say Pokésaur? Oh sorry, I meant welcome to Pokémonsters Mini, the first one of 2020. Yeah, Happy New Year everyone, and I hope you all had a wonderful winter holiday. Well, I'm just going to say that this video was planned for before Christmas, but because of some personal affairs, I'm not going to university for a while, so, well, this means I can work more on these videos. Let's get to it. The dinosaur of this video... Wait, did I say dinosaur? Wow, I am so smart. No, this is the first marine reptile in the series called Plesiosauros. And this thing has a lot of facts attached to it, so I'll try and keep it simple for you guys. This animal was discovered by Mary Anning in the winter of 1823 of Western Europe. Plesiosaurus used 4 fins and a short broad tail for mobility across the water, and it had a long serpentine neck, almost as if the rest of its... excuse me, I gotta take this. Oh, hello? Who's this?
Hey, it's Velectric here. Yeah, we did the wrong one.
What? I've done the wrong one.
Yeah, we messed up big time, but don't worry. It's not too late. Don't be a slow bro about it. We can fix this.
Okay.
You just need to correct it.
I better correct this. Okay, I love you too, sweetie.
Wait, what?
Bye. So, the real animal of this video is the Pliosaurus, the mysterious sea monster. The family Pliosauridae was named and discovered by the famous English naturalist Richard Owen in 1839, though it was initially assigned as a species of Plesiosaurus before being classed as its own species. This particular pliosaur, Pliosaurus funki, sorry, that was a weird one to say. Pliosaurus funki was called Predator X when its large skeleton was discovered in 2008. While having this temporary name, it was already featured in the BBC documentary Planet Dinosaur before it was even given its full scientific name. It is speculated that because of its large head but very short neck, it could have had a bite force of 33,000 pounds per square inch, putting the infamous Tyrannosaurus Rex to shame by over 20,000 pounds per square inch. Pliosaurus is quite cool in my books, but I think the particular one, Predator X, with its sheer bite force, is just... it's just something to give it some form of notability, in my opinion. Because, you know, with biology, you know, animals get popular if they are able to do something amazing. And having a bite force greater than one of the most famous animals ever, that's definitely something. Okay, so let's see what this monster is going to be as a pocket monster. I don't know how to pronounce this Pokemon name, so if I get this wrong, if I say this wrong, I'm sorry. This Pokemon uses 2 hunting methods to catch its prey. The bite of this Pokemon is slow, but devastating, so it uses its long tongue to lure in its prey. This tongue can display multiple emotions, as if it has a mind of its own. When it cries, it uses its saliva as tears. Introducing the first pseudo-legendary in this series, Plesiosquire. How do you do, sir? Because it's just reminds me of a squire, like 3 Musketeers or something. And to talk about this design, it's very ghostly, and I love the ghostly aura around it, especially with the fins. So cool. And I don't know why, but I'm getting ghost ship vibes here. Maybe this could be the infamous Kraken. Oh no, wait, that's Jellicent, isn't it? My bad. And also, to any Sobble lovers out there, I am very sorry, but Sobble is the victim here, for some reason. But yes, overall, really great design. And if you didn't know earlier, that little skit with the phone, it was an idea me and the artist had, because at first I thought the animal of this episode was going to be a plesiosaur, not a pliosaur. And I want to thank the artist for, like, well, coming up with the idea and just developing it. Really cool. But yeah, I do need to work on my communication skills. So, the artist of this episode really wanted to make this Pokemon really, really powerful, like really insane. I'm not talking about total stats, but I mean, look at that attack stat. It's just insane. So, of all the abilities you see here, my personal favorite, or the one I would prefer, would be Ambush Start, as it really just benefits Plesiosquire's speed. And if that's the case, it will just be absolutely devastating in the meta. Also, its base attack stat ties with Mega Mewtwo. If your stat ties with a Mega Evolved form, a legendary Mega Evolved form, you are powerful. And despite having really great physical capabilities, it does lack the diversity in any special moves. So if you're up against a Mega Alakazam, a simple Shadow Ball would really kill this thing off. Despite what I said, this guy is actually not done. This video features the first ever fan-made mechanic, and we both agree on this. Mega Evolution is very dark. So thinking about Ash Greninja, it was his idea to begin with, but I just sort of made tweaks for this video to create a mechanic called Bond Forms. So they are basically a more friendly version of Mega Evolution. So Bond Form works as follows. Its 3 high stats, not including HP, increases by 25%. Yeah, this really needed to be nerfed, because at first it was doubled, then increased by 50%, but yeah, it would have been insane in stats. So a Bond Form is either activated after 3 turns, or if defending Pokemon's HP is below 50%. And unlike Mega Evolution, it retains its ability when changing forms. So in the case of Ambush Start, yeah, that's not going to be exchanged for anything, it's still going to keep it. This thing's even more scary. However, it does shed a trait of Mega Evolution where it does retain its true form throughout the battle, even if it faints, but after the battle it reverts back to the original form. I also should think that we should have it so only 1 Pokemon bonds per battle. Maybe have it where it takes over Mega Evolution, where you can have either 1 bond Pokemon or 1 Mega Evolved Pokemon, but you can't have both. Maybe. Just an idea. So yes, with the design, its tongue is now its head. I mean, I don't have a clue. Does that mean it was always the head, or was it just taken over? Oh, it's like the Paris and Parasect thing, isn't it? Anyway, I just love this design. Personally, I prefer it over the other one just because it looks so cool, and the skull as the body, just great. It's just great. So Plesiosquire has it's even more mental. Like, its defense and attack is even more insane. So good luck for taking this thing down if you're like mostly physical based with your Pokemon. And yeah, as I said before, Ambush Start, amazing. Like, you don't need it as much with this form, but I still would suggest it. Like, because speed does get a little bit of boost here as well. Overall, I think this Pokemon has the highest record for highest attack stat, but not defense, as I found out that, well, bit of spoilers ahead, that I found out that Eternatus's Eternamax form has 250 defense, but fortunately no one is able to use the Eternamax form yet. And also, its defense stat is beaten by Mega Steelix with 230. But yeah, overall, this Pokemon is quite mental, and its weaknesses haven't really changed. Just be able to outspeed a few more Pokemon or tank a bit more. For moves, I would definitely recommend a lot of physical based moves, but maybe also moves like Aqua Ring as well, just to help its longevity. I would also recommend, so if you have Ambush Start, Waterfall would be great, because Waterfall does have a small chance to flinch, and yes, having a priority Waterfall would be so powerful. Shadow Sneak, if you, I don't know how that will work, if it'll be double priority or what, but Shadow Sneak would, if it does double your priority, then that would be great to use as well. But if not, it's a good alternative if you want that priority, but you want to have something like Strong Jaw or something as well. Fang moves, really great. Crunch, again, well, actually, it doesn't matter if you have Ambush Start or not, I think, but having that opportunity to decrease your opponent's defense is really good. So anything like if you have Ambush Start, anything that can make your opponent flinch, or I don't know, just yeah, I don't know what else to say. This thing would be very powerful. Oh, and also here are their shinies as well. Dabble dee dabble da. Dabble dee dabble da 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 debby doo da. If I got the lyrics like that, I'm actually really surprised. I would like to thank Mystic Velectric, I hope I pronounced it right, for designing these and also just helping out creating the new mechanic for this video. Like, I mean, again, it was his idea. He had this for his own region idea. Yeah, if I had to give him a title, I would say the man of ideas, but also great concepts. As you saw, I am open to having fan-made mechanics in this series. I mean, I got a few ideas of my own, really. While making this video, I had to make sure that the bond mechanic isn't too OP. No, I think the bond mechanic is great. I love it. And it's just more friendly. It feels more relatable to the franchise. Unlike murder. Yes. But yeah, this was something I discussed with the artist, Mystic Velectric. So I didn't want to make any changes without his consent. Also, I've come to realize, thanks to, forgive me for butchering these names, Grimlokin and Tilky Wolf on Twitter, that I don't want to say anything against the designs on it. I love them, but I think my standards were too high when asking for high quality artwork for free. So really, I wanted to open myself to different talents. It's not all about execution, it's about concept as well. Again, I'm not saying that the artwork on here is bad. No, really good. Anyhow, I hope it hasn't put anyone off, but if any artist would like to be part in another video, either a mini-series or a main series, which I have a few announcements for in the future, please let me know by either social media or by email. And unless the artist says otherwise, Mystic Velectric, they can use the mechanic used in this video. But I want to make it clear, this idea was Mystic Velectric's. And if also, I don't know, sometimes people get a bit confused like what to do for the video or what the video consists of, if that makes sense. I mean, I know you're watching this, but you sometimes you might be thinking to yourself, okay, but what do I need to do? How good do I have to be at that? Well, I was thinking of making a video on how to, well, explain how this series works. So, but I just want to ask you, do you want to have a video like that? Let me know. Anyway, I would like to thank you all for watching. Please like this video if you enjoyed it. Share it with your friends if you want, if they're interested. And if you want to see more from me, subscribe. And yeah, press the bell if you want to be notified. Please follow my social media links. You'll find them on the channel or in the description below, or you'll just, well, if you want to take the slow way, just type what you see on the screen here or at the end of the video. In the past, present, or even future, I will see you there. Bye!